Hey guys, Stealth here and welcome back to Aspera, episode 4. In case you're watching this on Christmas Day, Merry Christmas. I hope that you're spending it with family or that you're just watching this video to get a break. Well, that is insofar as we can celebrate it with family, of course, because the whole COVID restrictions, at least here in the Netherlands, are pretty severe. And we're probably only going to be spending it with my wife's parents today. Anyway, Aspera, episode 3, the previous one. We were able to set up a research outpost over here, and we figured out that the Chinese were building something that resembled an ICBM, or rather a missile silo. And we need to figure out what that silo is all about. In order to do that, we're going to have to go all the way over here. That's quite far away, and probably the easiest way to get there is to set up a new landing site. I can do that. I can just set that up as a mission for the spaceport, and the spaceport is then going to generate all the resources that I need. As that is happening, I'm also working my way over to the Perseverance rover, which seems to be in shambles over here on the surface of Mars. And what I want to do is make sure that I get research out of that. I want to get more information here. To do that, I'm building another wind farm, a worker hub, and yet another worker hub, so that I can expand much more in this direction. I'll probably also set up another areological scanner to figure out what sort of resources are in the ground, because there is probably a lot more here than what I can currently tell. So let's set that thing up. Yeah, here.
Amy, Nathan here, do you copy?
There is some noise, but I can copy. Go ahead.
Our tracking and data relay satellites are still compromised. We've re-examined every single component, but haven't been able to identify the problem yet.
Maybe it is interference from space that is impacting the satellite operations. Solar flares or radiation damage are probable causes.
Yes, it's possible. We're working on some new designs that can hopefully withstand space weather a little more. But meanwhile, continue recording all your actions when we're offline. I'm sure we'll find a solution soon.
Shall I proceed with launching the additional satellites to help with this issue?
That would be helpful, but how would it affect your mission progress?
I think helping is helpful. It's going to be useful for the mission overall.
It would be an improvement for the mission.
I agree. All right. You are authorized to execute this special project. By the way, Commander Valentine mentioned that you had reason to explore SA-9. Is that correct?
Yes, Dr. Foster. We may have located some external resources that could assist the mission.
Roger. I've gone over it with ISA administration, and they've granted permission to unlock the sector. First, you'll need to research the launch control satellite technology. Then...
Okay, we just researched colony level 2. He said I needed to research something. Wait, one. Oh, I need to select one, otherwise the thing won't improve. Fine, let's go for improved roads, travel fast within the base. Yeah, might be.
You can enter your orbital view and launch a control satellite into SA-9. Go ahead when ready. Houston out.
Understood, Houston. We need to launch a control satellite. First, though, we're working on getting all the stuff to the spaceport so that we can get that additional landing site operational and actually move over to that I keep calling it an ICBM, to that silo. Status over here. Yeah, I think that the missile silo... Sorry, not that the additional launch site is hogging all the materials here. And it seems like we are lacking power. Where? The storage center is not getting any energy. And neither is that one. Why is that? It's because the solar farms, especially this one, is not outputting as much as I need. Worker factory is not functional. The parts factory is not functional. I need to set up an additional wind farm here because I'm just not generating enough power. These are very important buildings. So, wind farm over there. I seem to have plenty of materials for the moment. So building this thing, aside from the steel, should not really be a challenge. I'm also looking to build a second spaceport so that I can investigate more missions at the same time. And bring in more colonists as well. Because the colonist tier 2 building... Yeah, this is the colony 2. Mine hasn't been upgraded though. There, I can upgrade it. Let's get that done. Because with that, I can bring in seriously, well, a lot more colonists. Which means more research. At least, that's what I'm hoping. Over here, we still need 1 unit of steel. There we go. We're now going to build the ship. That's going to go to the additional landing site. I don't know how that is going to work. Maybe it's going to be a sort of separate colony, which we'll have to build up in the same way that we do the others. So we'll have to do the same type of resource gathering there, instead of going with just what I have from the resource, from the outpost.
Upgrading the routes will allow my workers to move faster. Efficiency is key to our success.
Yeah, that's what I'm working on. Getting better roads. Because the roads that we have do seem to be doing the job. But apparently, Amy, or me, I guess, seems to think it can go faster. Let's see, we're still waiting on the steel here, right? No, we're not getting any steel for the wind farm, which means that the worker hub here is not functional. So, prioritize this one, please. Prioritize the wind farm. Get that steel over there. Otherwise, the whole operation's kind of stalled. There we go. Thank you. That means that this worker hub is now online. The areological scanner is going to get built. And the worker hub number 8 is going to come online. And with that done, we can probably get all the way over there to build an additional research outpost. There we are. Unfortunately, it just happens to be outside of a power zone. Yeah, okay. Nevertheless, undeterred, we're going to continue. And just... let's see, how more expensive are solar farms versus wind farms? 2... what is that, aluminum? 2 aluminum. And 2 electronics. And 3 glass. Glass I have a lot of. Wind farms, 3 aluminum, 2 electronics, and 2 steel. Steel I don't have that much of. So for this time, I'm going to go with a solar power plant. A solar farm, if you will. There. Speed to flank. And I'll probably need a bunch more colonists. So another spaceport would also very much be in my favor. A spaceport is going to require, yes, of course, a bunch of steel. Which is something I'm not really generating that much of anyway. Let's prioritize this thing and make sure it always has what it needs. It has to keep going all the time. Because the efficiency on this thing is quite low. Because it wasn't getting all that it needs. And now, as prioritized, it will. The polymers factory was also prioritized. Do I really need that many polymers? And the iron mine was prioritized. Hold on, I think I found a new deposit of carbon somewhere. Correct? Are you carbon? No, you're chemicals. Where's the carbon then? Because the game seems to think that there's a lot more under my control than I might be aware of. I'm also seeing some potential failures here. Yeah, this solar farm is gonna fail really soon. And the buildings over here aren't looking very happy either. So let's set up yet another maintenance facility and ensure that stuff does not break down here. Ah, I can now put out a new landing site wherever the hell I want. That's nice. Okay. Where's the SA9 thing? Here, right? Right there. Okay. So I can just put this thing down. Not there? Wait. I need to investigate the abandoned silo. Sure. But, oh, I need to unlock it first. Right. Right, okay. At least I have the landing site standing by. The thing is, I just need to unlock the sector first. So that's going to be the first priority. Getting that thing operational. We also need more colonists. And for that I'll need to bring in a bigger spaceport. Or rather a second spaceport. Let's just put that thing over here. It's going to be accessible by a lot of buildings. Hopefully making it pretty easy to get all the resources to and from. And also bring colonists to both the colony that I have over here. And the research colony that I have over there. Research outpost number 1. As opposed to research outpost number 0. I'm not too sure why the game doesn't just start with 1. But it seems to have a propensity for just going with 0 as the first number. Building-wise, I'm looking good. 57 for 150. And the improved roads are coming up very soon. So that we can get stuff delivered everywhere faster. This place, though, is going to need colonists. We got nobody coming in. That's not good. Food's looking good. We are currently producing 1.9. There's a slightly higher demand. But I might be able to up that if I get another food production plant. So we have 2 of them. The efficiency is rather low though. Only 8%. The project, unlocking Sector 9. We're currently building a satellite. We have all the materials required. Once that's done, I can throw down that landing site and see what that silo is all about. The areological scanner. Yep, there we go. It has been working way hard and is detecting a lot of new stuff here, or at least it's scanning new sectors. Hasn't really spotted that much yet. Okay, improved roads. Good. Batteries. Stores excess power. Built to withstand the Martian atmosphere. Yeah, but is that really something that I need right now? Oh, the Hyperloop. Super fast underground tunnels. Nice. Biotech. Engineering. Let's go for the better mines. I suppose that there is also a way to get better factories. Yeah, there we go. Factory level 2. That's going to take a while, though. Because I first need to do a bunch more research. Spaceport 1 is coming online. Right? Yeah, I just don't have any projects on it. That's the thing. Okay, I need to launch a satellite. I have the additional landing site ready. Repair satellite. I'm going to use SP1 for that, seeing as SP0, the first landing site, is busy. I need 5 parts, 5 electronics, and 5 polymers. That's all. And that will allow me to repair an ISA communication satellite. Let's get that done. Get that project finished. And once that's done, I can probably bring in another boatload of colonists. Is this one almost done? Yeah, pretty much. 77% launch. Can we actually see satellite? No. Just a bunch of buildings together, but no satellite.
Great. Now I can examine those nuclear silos.
Okay, I guess the project was suddenly done.
I mean the colonists can. If all their blueprints and materials are there, we could pick up where their mission left off. I wonder what other secrets this planet is hiding.
Right, so we have just unlocked SA9, Sector 9. And that means I can now get that landing site here and start having a look. Boom. Oh, look at that. Aluminum, silicon, water, iron, carbon, and chemicals. I so happen to have everything that I need. That's really nice. So, starting with getting... I have a worker here, if I'm not mistaken. Upgrade ways. I suppose so, yes. Let's go with the first necessities. I will need a carbon extractor. I will also need a iron extractor, aka an iron mine. Over there. I'll need to generate enough power to feed everything. Let's go with a solar power plant here. Yeah, there's a spot right there. Aluminum mine. And the aluminum mine was here. I'll need a silicon mine. And I'll probably also need to mine the water and the chemicals. Everything at the same time. Reason being, if I don't have these resources, I won't quite be able to produce food. And colonists tend to eat food. So I'll have to get that done. Worker hub over here. So it can serve several buildings at once. Also we'll need an areological scanner. It's basically a self-contained base at this point. And finally a maintenance facility. That's the base necessities. And then a factory so that I can produce steel. There. That should keep them busy for a while. And then finally, a research outpost. This will keep that whole landing site 1 busy for quite a while. Which means that I have 2 spaceports which are currently unemployed. So, let's get the spaceports to bring in new colonists. That's that project, SP0. All spaceports are occupied. Is that true? What's spaceport 1 doing then? Oh, right, yes, of course, the repair satellite project. My bad. Right, speed to full. I cannot bring in colonists on 2 different spaceports at the same time until this one has been completed. Now, we are definitely growing. We're making more of an imprint on the planet. There's still a lot to research, a lot to uncover, but it seems like we are definitely making some progress. We have lost power, however. Let me guess, the wind farm productions are... Oh, the wind farm production is terrible. Oh, that's a new one. Is there no wind? Can I see what the weather is like? Biome, humidity, temperature, no. Biomes, humidity. I think we just happen to have no wind where we are. Or very low amounts of wind. And that means no power from the wind power plants. So maybe the next research project should be batteries. To ensure that I always have some power stored up, even when the wind isn't blowing.
If we are able to use Huo Long's nuclear weapons, we must be very careful. This kind of technology isn't something to toy with. I have not decided on what the best approach would be.
Weigh the consequences first.
I must weigh the consequences and ensure the safety of this plan. There is no need to rush this decision.
I would agree. I don't feel that we need to rush into using nuclear weapons on a planet that we have at least a couple of colonists on. That seemed like a pretty terrible idea. Oh, we have 2 population here. How much science am I generating then? 27 a month. Total colonists, 142 out of 350. So yeah, we could still use a few more. Let's see how we're doing over here on the new place. Carbon mine's operational. The aluminum mine is operational. We're getting the solar farm built. Whoa! Yeah, that didn't quite work, did it?
A mine upgrade will allow me to extract resources faster.
Yep.
They will also require less maintenance.
Oh.
A win-win.
That's a nice bonus then. Okay, over here I'll need to get my iron. I want to prioritize this building. I'm not sure if I have all the required items here. Maybe I built them a slight bit too fast. Yeah, I think I did. I'm going to scrap this one for now, the aluminum, or sorry, the silicon mine, and the water extractor too. inactive. Research outpost, inactive.
It would be exciting to jump ahead in the terraforming mission. But would it be wise to undertake such a risky project?
Yes.
Progress requires taking risks. I should pursue using the nuclear missiles.
Well, I wouldn't jump to conclusions just yet. Maybe we can test those things out somewhere else? Like on a part of the planet where we're not directly risking lives? If that is at all possible. No, I was indeed too fast. I still need to get the base resources to this landing site. And they're not getting them. So that means that this iron mine is not coming online. And as it's not coming online, it's not generating the iron that I need, which means that the steel factory cannot get built. Basically everything fails. There we go, the carbon mine's coming up. That's a requirement. The maintenance facility is not yet required. I can do without maintenance for a bit. I can ping pong this stuff back to where I actually need it, which is over there. New colonist arrival. Welcome, welcome. And where did you guys arrive? Not sure. Oh, they're in the spaceports. They're in the spaceports. Okay, good. I think I didn't quite approach this whole new landing platform the right way. I still have steel. I just don't have any aluminum. So I really need the aluminum mine online. That's going to require... You need an aluminum mine to get aluminum. That's a catch-22. Scrap this. Build the aluminum mine first, and then build everything else. High priority. I thought that this thing might be sharing the resources, but it turns out that it is not. Unfortunately. Okay, now I should be getting more aluminum, right? Because now the aluminum mine is going to be producing the aluminum that I need. So that I can get the carbon mine back up. Carbon requires the aluminum and 2 steel. Steel is something I have stored. Yes. And then I need to get this thing online. Which require the steel and the aluminum. So this thing is a high priority still. Yes. And I need to upgrade the ways. I'm not sure how that goes. It seems like some of these pathways are going to get upgraded. How much that requires? I don't know. Okay, there we go. No, sorry, there we don't go. The solar farm is not a priority. Is it possible for me to build a worker hub? Probably. Because I'm not sure if this one can actually reach it. Doesn't look like it. So that means that the iron mine cannot be reached. That's bad news. I need a worker... No, that's a worker facility. Ideally, of course, I would tie this thing all together, but that's going to require a lot of resources. And I have a decent amount of them. I'm not sure if I have that many of them. Is this thing even getting connected? If I try and build it again? This was iron mine. Nope. It's too far away. Solar farm. Do I have enough electronics for that? Yeah, just about. So I could build a solar farm. The problem is, it's too far away. So I would need to get... What is that? Parts? No. What do we need to build an iron mine? Think. Try and think straight, will you? I need 2 aluminum and 2 steel. Right. But in order to get that, I first need a worker hub. Increase the numbers of workers that your base can house. Yes, lovely. The problem is I still can't quite do that. Scrap that. Scrap that. Scrap that. So right now I'm just using this landing site here to generate carbon and aluminum. And the next resource. Electronics. Requires aluminum and silicon, if I'm not mistaken. Can I get a silicon mine safely? Aluminum and steel. So sort of. Get that built. Now, do we still have additional colonists coming in? Because I could use a few. Yeah, still set to colonist migration, and this one does not have a mission. I'm not even sure if there is an extra mission. I can still get an additional landing site, but I don't really feel like I need one right away. This one has been completed. Ah, the Perseverance rover research outpost has been completed. Good. Today we found the Perseverance rover. This little workhorse had a drill to collect core samples in its search for signs of microbial life. One could say that it was an old colleague of mine, since my work on the geochemical team started from Perseverance's old data. Too bad Perseverance's findings were inconclusive. Guess this planet knows how to keep its secrets. Okay. Still, we're getting a decent amount of research from that. We're currently generating 46 per month. That's good. That's good. How's food doing? Food's okay, but water is not. Okay, let's first focus on what I can control. Set up another water collector. Although, I'll soon have access to the better mines. That'll help. If I upgrade the ways to and from mines, is that going to help? Holy shit, is that going to upgrade all the ways? I still don't quite know how the whole upgrading ways things goes. Oh, to that particular place, I think. Yeah, there we go. So I select a from point and a to point. In that case, the mines deserve absolute priority. Because they are going to be putting out stuff to, well, everything all the time. This thing, the silicon mine, drops off its silicon at the electronics plant. There. So from here to there needs to be an upgraded road. And the electronics factory also, although I do have a lot of electronics, never mind. Okay, I guess they will get upgraded. I just still don't know how that looks. What happens with these upgrades? Because I'm not seeing a rover go over there to just do some upgrading, some maintenance or whatever. I'll have to look into that, see what that's about. Oh, there we go. That's constructed the first part of the upgrade. And now it's doing the second bit. Nice. Nice. Okay, mine's level 2. We now have the water extractor 2, chemical plant 2, aluminum mine, silicon mine, iron mine, and carbon mine. So now I can get a lot more resources. The next project, I think, should be the battery. Because as we have seen, sometimes the wind doesn't blow or the sun doesn't shine. And it would be great if the colony doesn't shut down when that happens. So let's get the new battery researched. Now, resources are going decent. I think I might not upgrade all the mines. Chemical plant is halted? Oh, it has a lot of chemicals outputting, but it's not really using any. Seemingly. Okay. You know what? I'll look into this in the next part. Because this one has run half an hour. Again, I hope you guys had a Merry Christmas, and if you watch it later, then you can just ignore the whole Christmas babble. In the next episode, I'll continue working on that little outpost that I have going on over here. Still, a lot needs to be done before I can build that outpost there. Maybe getting one of those hyperloops, although it's going to take a metric ton of research, 5,000. Well, 6,500 rather, is going to allow me to get the resources over there. Allows connecting of distant buildings, but that's a lot of research, considering that I'm only getting 45.9 per month. So let's not wait for that. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys next time to see what we can find out about this strange missile silo that we have sitting over here. Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon for the next one.